As our congregation has been experiencing a constant and steady growth, we would like to take this time to express our gratitude and say, all beliefs are welcomed here at Let's Get High and Read the Bible. We make fun of all of them as equally as possible. Fuck dogmas. Let's talk.
Is that a Sonic's hat?
Yeah, dog.
Where'd you get that?
You like that shit?
Lucky. Where'd you get that thing?
Down the street, actually, here. Yeah.
Fucking bootlegs.
Yeah, fucking. Well, where else?
On the street? On the street?
Yeah, in the van, like one of the boardwalks. Yeah.
How much? Like $10.
Oh, yeah, 14. Yeah.
I'll take them all.
Right? Make it rain. Sean Coop.
Go to Seattle and sell them for 50.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Don't quote me. Where's my bell?
Where is
Belt? My bell?
hat must be close at all times.
I don't understand. I got tea, water, and bourbon, and no fact check bell.
You know what I got?
I do. It's right here. It's on here.
Beautiful.
Tuttle River. Fact check.
You know what I got yesterday? This is crucial. A cough button for my mic.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna save my life editing.
So it makes the sound of a cough whenever you press it?
No, I can press it, mutes my mic so I can cough in silence and not annoy everyone.
You're a horrible straight man, Life.
I'm a horrible straight man. Well, yeah, I mean, I did take figure skating lessons in my adolescence, so it really.
What does that mean? No, straight man, like as in I say something funny and you ignore that I even said it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my sexual preference for some reason.
Wow, seriously, horrible straight man.
Yeah, so yeah, I was.
Well, I did take ice skating.
That's I was talking about how horrible of a straight dude I was.
What are you talking about? You're married. You're fine. I mean, whatever. It's not like it matters, but I would never say Jesus.
You'd never say Jesus? Just have to socials.
What's that? You can't social while we're doing our content, though.
I do it every time now. I had a story.
Wow. Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Just a quick little. Because, dude, like Keith said, I'm not good at this either.
Yeah, no.
I hate the fucking like I was editing last night, so he's like, I hate photo shoots. I fucking hate.
Right.
I hate music videos. I was like,
right.
I don't like looking at myself, So it's like,
I love that we didn't talk about his band hardly at all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, we weren't interviewing Keith Nelson from Buck Cherry. It was just like,
he's a fella.
Well, yeah, with a really, really fancy guitar collection.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, just a little 52 gold top. No big deal. I got 6 of them. These are worth more than your kids.
I was like, I'm picking up my Les Paul reissue, which is like 2007, and I'm like going to show him, and then he says 52, and I'm like trying to Zodiac camera. I'm like,
that looks just fine on the stand on the wall. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, hey Dad, we'll put this right on the fridge, right? Look at this beautiful art.
Totally.
Man, so I've been having some conversations with some peoples, and I because of this birthday show coming up, and so I was talking to a
fucking goddamn it. When is
you want to write it down?
Yes, I think I did. It's July
30th, Saturday, July 30th.
I did not. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do. I don't want to cause any rift, so I'm gonna do it alphabetically. Leif and Mike. I don't want to hear shit about it.
We're gonna have to like Indian leg wrestle for that at the show.
Who gets top billing?
Yeah, who gets top billing? Totally.
Told him once, told him 1,000 times. First, Life, Mike and Leif, then Puppet Show.
To get there.
Yeah. You were trying to get there. He was like, oh, wait, I know this one. Hold on, I know this one. God damn it. First, Leif and Mike, then the Puppet Show.
So,
Station, Slims. And it's gonna, let's give me alert. Let's start with a week before. Okay, suck it.
Quite literally.
You ever see Wild at Heart?
No.
It's a David Lynch in between Blue Velvet and Twin Peaks.
Oh. Do you want to hate me?
Why?
Because I've actually never seen Twin Peaks.
Oh, you know what that makes me think? You have a giant amount of content in store at some point if you want to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's like 7 seasons or some, and then 2 movies and
okay,
and then a whole new season.
Isn't Blue Velvet that one where he's like, "You ever get a love letter from a gun? Fuck."
If he says fuck at the end of the sentence, then it's probably Blue Velvet. Yeah, Dennis Hopper.
So bad. Yeah, Dennis Hopper. Yeah. With the fucking
baby wants to fuck.
Yeah, that blew my mind.
Dude. He put his seed in me. He did.
Kind of biblical, huh?
He was definitely fucking in a Jesus Christ pose, naked on the front porch.
Great fucking reference.
I'm sorry. No, he put his disease in me.
Oh, is that what he says?
That's what she says. Angelina Rossellini. What's her name? Angela something Rossellini.
Yeah, I just remember
one of
the
most
syllables.
beautiful women ever born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Phoebe Cates guy. Fuck.
Huh.
She's so pretty.
I'm not taking anything away from her.
Yeah. Gremlins.
Apples.
Yeah, see the movies
the
movies that I saw her in as a child were different from the movies that you saw her in as a child. I never saw the bikini scene or anything until I was like 35.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Meow, meow,
Well, no, isn't she like super young?
Not as young as Jennifer Jason Leigh in that movie, who gets boned.
Oh man. Didn't age well.
He talked about it. She was amazing for a long time. She's still amazing. She's gorgeous.
Oh no, I'm talking about underage encounters.
You mean on film?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm
You gonna do a little neck job on there while we're
fucking this little thing's clogged, and I'm gonna use this string to unclog it because I'm a goddamn MacGyver of weed.
Your phone?
No, this bed.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I need to go to.
It worked, motherfucker.
Metal. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Right.
I have this funny interaction I was excited to tell you about. Yes, bring out the fucking bourbon, Redding. Yes. Okay, so
Reverend Redding appreciates the bourbon. Just a little taste to wet the whistle.
Get the spirits flowing. So
they call it spirit for a reason.
Yeah, the fucking I've been talking to all these old buddies, and rightfully so. Some of them are still Christian, still in the faith.
Rightfully so. Some of them are still closed-minded boobs.
Yeah, the funny part is so I'm talking to this one, and I love this guy. Stupid, intelligent, great, amazing drummer. And we're getting into it, and I'm just not out of it.
I'll be the judge.
So he's fucking. I'm like, he's a little upset with the podcast. I'm like, well, hey, to be honest, like,
that's
what I've realized is that no one I know that's a Christian has ever read the Bible, and I know he has.
Right.
So I'm like, have you ever read the whole Bible? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, that's awesome. So how do you deal with this? We start going into contradictions because he got pissed as soon as I say that the Bible has errors in it. He's like, show me one. And now, mind you, not a bad talk. This guy rules. Like, I love him. He loves me. We're just like having actually, it was a really rad conversation.
A spirited conversation.
Yeah, I'm not, dates and times I'm going to be bringing to this, verses is what I brought to him. Well, it says this here. It says this here. How do you deal with that? And everyone, Christian, and anyone that I've ever met that like goes to church actively, they will say this, and this is why I attack this. The Bible's inerrant, and they say this because there's so much crazy shit in there that how could you even begin to believe it? Period. In the smallest form, if there was a possibility of transmission errors, if there was a possibility of the story being changed as it's being passed down. But they'll also say, these Christians will also talk to you about the Gospels, because there's 4 books in the New Testament that talks exclusively about Jesus, the Gospels. And each one of them is kind of a different story of Jesus. And they're all the same. So it's like they say it's from different angles, right? So it's
like dirt, like Motley Crue dirt.
Yeah, except a bunch of the dates and times don't line up. But because dirt's better, so I don't want to fucking.
So dirt's more. So the Motley Crue story is a more cohesive story.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
let that sink in for a second.
Just saying.
Just saying.
The Bible, folks.
Look, just saying. Look, those are the fucking words. I didn't write them, and neither did God, you motherfuckers. So
I bring this up. I bring up the fact that the Gospels all have contradictory narratives about Jesus. They have different times and dates of things happening. They have right. And he's like, well, that's because they were highlighting different sections of the story to reach different groups of people with the gospel. And so then I ask him, okay, so you're telling me that the people that were writing these gospels were slightly changing the story in order for it to effectively connect and reach a specific group of people? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, I don't understand how you think what I'm saying is wrong. You just
said yes. So It's not God who's writing this. It's these people.
and they're changing it. They're changing it, even if it's a little bit. Actually, what's funny? Is like this, since we've been doing this, you'll be like, don't go, like, calm down, calm down. And I realized that the reason it doesn't seem like I'm calm is because this is just what I've done every day of my life, is spend several hours a day like reading the Bible or focused on studying the Bible. And so like this is
now you've got a foil for it.
Yeah, it's like no, it's just like
oh no, this is what I do.
Yeah,
I'd be doing this even. I'm not studying for the podcast. I'm studying to be a better Christian.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but
well, whatever. Let's not mince words.
Yeah, I know. If you guys. I'm still on the team. I don't know, man.
But you were in the middle of an amazing thing where a dude was like, no, yes, massaging the truth is God's will.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, was he saying that it was God's hand that was massaging these stories into specific, to resonate with specific, tribes of people?
He would say that, yes.
That was his, like, you were saying these people were bending the truth, and he was saying God was massaging these hands while these people were bending the truth. Right? That's basically like,
I like that better. Yeah, I like that better.
Well, doesn't that sort of boil down to what he's like, you're right because I'm right.
And it's just like, it's in the book. Like, if you read the book enough, you can see that it doesn't line up.
But is that what he was saying? That's what he was saying, in essence, that like,
yes,
God
Christians,
was no, your friend, very specifically. when he was like, how did the conversation end? Like,
well, we jumped off of that topic real quick, went into
did.
paradiddles and whatnot, right? Yeah, went into like rudiments and stuff. Yeah, because you know, but like it wasn't
the other Bible that's full of shit. now I'm crapping where I eat, aren't I? That's not a paradiddle.
No, I couldn't do the left, right, left. Yeah, I got that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a guitar player, dude.
I couldn't get anyone on the phone, man.
You're trying to call someone?
Tried to call 3 people. Tried to call Squires. He said, "I'll call you back." I'm like, fuck you, we're doing our podcast, Mr. Oh, I'm in Europe on a giant rock and roll tour.
Getting entire fucking audiences to sing along with his guitar part.
Well, his guitar part.
Shots fired.
Mike doesn't care. Mike thinks that's hilarious. Mike doesn't give a shit.
Of course he does.
But Mike, what you should be doing is, we should have had stickers. We should have given Mike a shitload of stickers to throw out. Oh my God,
we should have.
Mike, are you is there, well, this won't come out. He'll be home before this comes out, won't he?
Oh yeah, he'll be on here probably before this comes out.
There's that. All right. Thanks anyway, Mike. Yeah. You could have been a really useful tool. I'm just going to leave that as it is right there. And this is for you, Mike.
This is Review the Fucking Champion by Carmen on your fucking podcast, dude. Do it.
I don't even know what that means. What is that?
I really enjoy, he has this podcast called The Golden Shower of Hits.
Right.
I love it. It's rad. It's just him and his buddy talk about albums. And like, they have a forum on their website where you can submit albums for them to review.
Oh, nice.
And I just keep submitting this album by this Christian artist that's just awful.
What's the name of the artist?
Carmen.
Carmen?
Carmen.
Carbon?
No, Carmen. With
Carmen, the name.
Yeah. Italian looking dude. He got yoked at the end of his life. He got like fucking.
Wait, what?
He got like
he's
thick.
Dead?
Oh yeah.
Well, how long ago? How long? Like
90s? Let me he has like huge evangelistic outreaches. Like they would be at like the Tacoma Dome and have like altar calls where like everyone in the world comes down.
And what, he won't review it? He has yet to.
It is so bad.
Bad good?
No. It's like let's just play. Well, like if you use any other sound, the second, like that's not yours, you know. How do
they know it's yours?
They have like any song that isn't yours. If you use a song that's on the radio,
how do they know what's not yours?
I don't know. Well, they do though. Yeah, I don't make computers. I don't know. They do.
I don't make computers.
I don't know anything about it.
That's my fucking problem.
Dude, I can barely even turn this fucking light on before we start. Like, I don't right? But like, point being.
I don't make computers. Well played. Yes. No. Point life. Gotcha. I get you.
Yeah, he gets yanked. But so this, I know it's already been a chaotic morning for us here, but yeah, it's the
us, the royal us, or you guys,
as in no, the interruptions. But I wonder if I almost think that like every real problem socially and with religion in our country seems to be from this inerrant Word of God standpoint. I could be totally wrong. But
I think you could back it up even just a little bit more and say the inflexibility, the lack of the rigidness. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like the
dogma.
Like that. This is it, and there's no, you can't question. You know, that's the okay. You can't just tell people this is why. You know what? It's because it's like this. Because I said so.
Yeah.
You know what? Parents have stopped saying that because it doesn't
Totally.
fucking work. Because kids have open minds and are pure and don't have your stink all over them yet. So they're not buying that because I said so bullshit anymore.
No.
It worked in the 70s and because you could hit your kids. You could say, because I said so. Right? But now you can't hit your kids anymore. So they're like, fuck you, why? And that's why organized religion is dying. Because it's like religion saying, because I said so, and people are, well, you're not going to hit me anymore. You can't hit me. It says, like I can put you on I got you on my phone hitting me, and I'll get you fucking fired or deplatformed or something.
Yeah.
So you can't just say because I said so. You got to be like, okay, well, avocados are green on the inside and black on the outside, but they're, and you have to explain it, it's like, and that pit is the most beautiful color on the planet because it's just, I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know, but I don't know is way better than I said so.
Fuck yeah. Preach it, Reverend Redding.
Fucking Reverend.
Yeah. And like, with the inerrant thing, what I always found was like these people that say this is the way it is. And have no firsthand experience on like where that is found in the Bible or reading the Bible themselves, right?
Right.
And then they use that like ignorance to justify anything they want, to talk poorly about this group or to shit on this person or to not give money to that homeless person or to not tip. Big thing amongst like pastors.
They don't tip?
Never.
They don't tip.
All the ones I hung out with do not tip.
Are they European?
No.
They're
Midwest.
just shitheads? Why? What's? Did you say Midwest?
Yeah, they're from the Midwest.
That's almost the same thing.
The Europeans in the Midwest?
No, just it's another country.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's a whole other place.
I don't buy the Midwest.
I don't either. I'm just saying it's not the same as the coasts. It's like that's why you get the red and the blue. It's like and I'm not throwing a hat in either ring. I'm just saying that like, but why the fuck don't preachers tip? What is that shit?
It could just be a Baptist thing. Again, what I like the denomination I grew up in. I don't know, but yeah, it's a frequent thing. It even kind of still happens now with some of these people, actually.
Why? You never asked?
No, I've asked a bunch. It's just the dumbest. It's just like, how like you get so annoyed by something that it's just like white noise when someone's talking. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of that. My brain now goes into that.
For me, they call that the New Testament. I just can't fucking do it, man. It's like, dude, it's a stinky sales job from the drop. It's like, no, I smell you a mile away.
I think maybe if we did you know what we'll do?
Revelations.
I was just gonna say it.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with
the fucking
scorpions from the sky.
No, it's Kiss. It's the Bible's version of Kiss. The Bible's version of a Kiss concert. We gotta read fucking. All right.
No, dude. I mean, it's fucking intense. I love it. And you can see how people could take it out of context and think it's talking about the future. But because it's so like brutal and scary and like there's these like seals that get opened. These angels are like opening these seals like on a scroll type thing from heaven.
Yeah.
And every time they do, there's like a new calamity.
Wait. I'm sorry. There were seals from heaven?
See, I'm going to wait till we get there. But point being, there's a lot of bad shit that goes on. There's all these angels that are set forth to bring it about on the earth. And they like open up, they break these seals.
Right.
And then like this.
That were on earth already.
No, we'll get there. But you got to remember. Yeah, see, I don't even want to go into it. Because
how far into Exodus are we?
We're doing pretty good. We got 10 chapters left.
10 chapters, and how many have we done? 27.
30. Right? 30. Aren't we on 30?
I want to go on record as saying that if you want me to drink bourbon in the morning, I get to slur. That's just gonna have to be, because I haven't eaten. I've had tea and water and a shower, just barely with the shower, and so it has to be okay. That how many Exodus 12:15.
You guys, is anyone else sweating?
It is hot in here, but I can't turn the fan on.
Yeah,
because you'll hear the hum.
Dude, I can't even have closed off.
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining to you, Mister. What is it, 108 down there today?
It's pretty hot today.
Yeah,
it's coming out.
What is it really? Do you know?
63.
And you know what it's not going to do anytime soon? Get into the 70s. Here, there you go. What do you got?
76.
Yeah, and what does the rest of the week look like? Look at this.
Hi, it's in 80s.
I don't even break 70 one time this fucking week. This is unacceptable. This is inerrant. There's no lie here. This is the perfect weather for a shitty God.
Yeah, that's why there's so much cool music up there. You can stay indoors. There's no reason to go outside.
Did I tell you that speaking of cool music, great segue. You know our old friend Nabil Ayers.
Yeah.
Wrote himself a little manuscript, a little memoir.
Yeah. Just bought it.
Yeah, and he did a little in-store. Of course, he went to Sonic Boom. Cole and I went down and saw him at Sonic Boom, and we ran into our good buddy John Roderick and Mr. Ben Gibbard. I should have called John. John would just pop on. I thought Roderick could be a great person to have on here.
Absolutely.
I wonder if I have his number. I've known that guy, Mr. John Roderick, former Seattle council. What do you call it when someone's running for office?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Nominee? That sounds like the wrong
maybe
thing.
not. Oh, John Roderick. Look, there it is. I do have all this shit. Nice. Sorry. I had a great talk with him, and and then I got to introduce Cole to Ben. And
cool.
Cole was about to buy Aphex Twin, an Aphex Twin record that Cole gets super into Aphex Twin, and Ben's like, that's one of my favorite records of all time.
Oh wow.
Well, I was going to buy it before you said that, so I guess we're both cool. You know, it's so rad. Yeah, so there's that.
That's great.
I don't know why. But I was talking to John about the whole Bean Dad thing.
Bean Dad?
Did that not?
I don't know.
Cross your.
No, I guess not. I want to know. Tell me about Bean Dad.
John has gone. I hope this is good to talk about. Fuck it. You know what? John has gone viral a couple times now. The first time I wasn't aware of it the first time. So you and I both are not apparently necessarily prime candidates for viralism, catching what it is that goes viral. But he wrote an article about why punk rock sucks, and caught the ire. But then a year or so, I don't know how long, maybe before COVID, I don't know. He was live tweeting or doing something with while his daughter, and like this whole thing about like a can of beans. John's the funniest, driest humor on the planet. Yeah. And I asked him, I'm not going to go into the whole thing because it's like, if you know, you know, if you don't, it's fine. But like, he was like live tweeting or post whatever. He was just being John Roderick, who's fucking hilarious if you know him. And it caught the ire of the fucking whole world. And he was getting, and hashtag Bean Dad was like getting name checked on talk shows, New York Times, like
what? Really?
Globally. Oh, fucking globally. Yeah.
Bean Dad.
it was the thing about a can of beans that his daughter couldn't eat anything until I don't know I don't even fucking care because I asked him like, I was like, did you do that on purpose? Because I reached out to him right after that because it was fucking, for a minute, it was like, when someone's getting deplatformed, it's like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
It was that where he was like,
pile on.
Yeah, totally. And I reached out to him like, hey, if you need, let me know. I think we were doing Seattle Today. And I was like, if you want to come on and, whatever, we'll just talk about, hilarious shit and whatever. But he was like, I didn't want to be deplatformed on purpose. He's like, everything's a little, dry humor with him. And it's like, nothing is as it seems. And, yeah, you should look it up. It was a shitstorm for a second.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But it was great to catch up with him. And apparently he's might get one of the last words on it. So hopefully that'll come out soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Edit this part out, okay? From here on out.
Okay.
Here.
I might have to edit quite a bit of this, but I'll, just for brevity.
Oh, why? Too long.
Because we're an hour in, we haven't started the Bible, so I always edit out a little bit in the beginning to.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know we were going to Bible today.
Of course, we go to the Bible always. The podcast is called "Let's Get High and Read the Bible."
I thought maybe if we're going to do 2 a week, maybe one of them was just color.
No,
color and clip. Well, that's why I'm not going to. Why don't you fucking get us to the Bible thing? Because I'm thinking we're just like coasting on our good looks and our fucking our grocery deliveries.
Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna stop you. Like I'm not over here like waiting for you to be done. I love this shit. It's the best part of my week. But
so hold on. So check it out. Patrick Porter says the new podcast is superb. Leif's ability to seamlessly pivot from accidentally setting off his smoke alarm, doing massive bong rips, into advanced theological education is really world class. I'm going to send that to you so you can. That should be. Hey, you know what? I think we found our mission statement. Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, that was really funny. 14 minutes, 20 seconds. We set off the fucking fire alarm.
That's amazing, right? All right, well, fuck it. Let's get this goddamn inerrant word of God. Apparently,
let's see how.
Wouldn't we? It's inerrant.
It's
this
inerrant.
Is God's. Yeah.
Not even a spelling error. Did you know that?
Fuck you, fucking guys. Guys, fuck you. Jesus Christ. You know what's amazing about drinking bourbon in the morning?
What?
Don't take much. Don't take much. Don't take much. Right. Reverend Redding don't need a bunch. Reverend Redding just need a couple of sips.
Just a little sip. Hey, a couple of sips.
And an hour after we're done, so I got this much left, and mostly that's some. I'll be sober as God's will, and I'll go to yoga and sweat all this out, and it'll be like I hadn't drank all day. And when I get to the evening, I will have another giant glass of bourbon and forget all about the first one.
Just like a switchblade, motherfuckers. Stigmata.
I stigmatted myself on a bottle of fucking ginger beer yesterday.
Oh shit.
No. All right.
Oh shit.
All right. All right. Exodus 29.
Did we? I thought I'm on 30.
I swear to God.
I'm going to follow you.
I'm going to punch you in the.
Dude, think about how I was up till 3 a.m, man. I appreciate you holding down where we are.
Let me call out where we are because I just opened it up where we shut it off 2 days ago.
See this? I'm bowing to you. See
this?
Hey, you're right.
Paul.
Hey,
that's
right.
Twin y'all. Oh dear. Let's just move on to Exodus.
Yeah. I love this shit.
So strange how big my head is.
Oh man, I like to count how many chins I can make.
Oh, you're not going to win this. You're not going to win this contest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do a half a dozen without breaking a sweat. No, you have like one. Just get away from it. Just get away. Whatever, dude. You were just baiting me and you won. And the winner goes to Mr. Chin Man himself with 7 chins. Runner up, 2 chins. Not fair. Dude, you're not even Italian. Italian. Exodus 29. Here we go. This is what you shall do to them in the consecrating. Whoa. This is what you shall do to them in consecrating them to serve me as priests. Take a young bull of the herd and 2 rams without blemish. Also leavened bread. We love that. This. We read this shit.
Yeah.
And I was busting your butt. Is this? Have we read something like this already?
Every fucking chapter is like.
Okay. This. Yeah. Okay. Take a young bull of the herd and 2 rams without blemish. Also unleavened bread, cakes with oil mixed in. We fucking read this. Place one of these baskets. Oh no, this is just like.
Dude, I know. Yeah, it's repeating imagery over and over again. And you love the unleavened bread. We already know that.
Stop it. This is what you shall do. Fucking find some rams and blemish them. Also unleavened bread, unleavened cakes with oil mixed in, and unleavened wafers spread with oil. Make these of choice wheat flour. Place these in one basket and present them in the basket along with the bull and the 2 rams. How do you get rams and a bull in a basket? Lead Aaron and his sons up to the entrance of the tent of meeting and wash them with the blood of the oxen.
Damn.
Then the vestments and cloth Aaron with, then take the vestment and clothe Aaron with the tunic, the robe of the ephod, and the breastpiece, and the gird him. This is going to be hard for you. I'm sorry, Leif. Gird him with the decorated band of the ephod. Put the headdress on his head, because that's where the fucking headdress goes, and place the holy diadem upon the fucking headdress. Take the anointing oil and pour it on his head and anoint him, anointy. Then bring his sons forward, clothe them with tunics and wind turbans upon them, and gird both Aaron and his sons with sashes. And so they shall have priesthood and manhood as their right for all time. You shall then ordain Aaron and his sons. Lead the bull up to the front of the tent and cut his fucking head off. And let Aaron and his sons lay their hands upon the bull. Did we read this already?
It's we might have, but it's also a lot of repeating.
It's exactly motifs. The same. Yeah. Okay. Slaughter the bull. No, we did slaughter. I don't know how we can.
I thought we were on 30. That's why I bowed to you. So do you want to skip to 30?
God, you're fucking right. I do. Take the blood. Oh yeah, no, we totally did this. I'm sorry, and I was.
No, we'll just have.
Why don't you just let me tell me where we are? Because I'm fucking. We're not at 30. I want to read this whole stupid shit again. Sorry. And they shall know I am Yahweh. I am their God who brought them out. Yeah, we totally read that. You're right. Sorry, Leif. Just don't ever take shit from me again, please.
Don't take. I try not to shut down. I'm gonna say yes to life.
Exodus 30. Thank the Lord. Wherever he is. You shall make an altar for burning incense. Make it of acacia wood. It shall be a cubit long and a cubit wide. It shall be square and 2 cubits high. Its horns of 1 piece with it. Overlay it with pure gold. Its top, its sides round about, and its horns, and make a gold molding for it round about. And make 2 gold rings for it under its molding. Make them on its 2 side walls on opposite sides. They shall serve as holders for the poles. Are you sure we didn't read this?
Yeah.
Okay. They shall serve as holders for the poles and with which to carry it. The Bourbon don't like repeating. Reverend Redding don't like repeating it when he's drinking the bourbon. Make the poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. Place it in front of the curtain that is over the ark of the pact. We read this. No, okay, we didn't do that. So maybe we didn't. All right. Maybe we just didn't. I thought it was going to be this again and again.
No, it's so fucking ridiculous. It's what you
It's
see is constant repeating.
Right.
Yeah, like
overlay it. What were we on? 3. It shall be a cubit length. Overlay it with pure gold, its tops, its sides, roundabout, and its horns. Make a gold molding for it roundabout, and make 2 gold rings for it under its moldings. Make them on its 2 side walls on the opposite sides. They shall serve as holders for the poles with which to carry it. Make the poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. Place it in front of the curtain that is over the ark of the pact, in front of the cover that is over the pact, where I will meet with you. On it, Aaron shall burn aromatic incense. He shall burn it every morning when he tends the lamps. And Aaron shall burn it at twilight when he lights the lamps, a regular incense offering before Yahweh throughout the ages. You shall not offer alien incense on it. And we don't know what alien is. That's probably not the
foreign person.
modern. He's maybe hey, it's an errant, right? So maybe he's just saying right here there are aliens.
Got to cut it straight, folks.
Alien incense. All right, it's the same thing as alien intelligence. There it is. You heard it here first on Let's Get High and Read the Bible. The Old Testament God quoted as saying, aliens exist. You shall not offer alien incense on it, or a burnt offering, or a meal offering. Neither shall you pour a libation on it. Well, you know what? If you get really drunk first and stumble into the temple later with a woman and you're trying to get with her, you can accidentally spill a little libation on there. If you can, it's okay. I'll let that slide. Once a year, Aaron shall perform purification upon its horns with blood of the sin offering of purification. Purification shall be performed upon it once a year throughout the ages. It is most holy to Yahweh. Real quick, I got to tell you that the accent that I sort of fall into sometimes with the bourbon. Yeah. So, but my sister does this amazing, and another thing, now when Yahweh spoke to Moses saying, when you take the census of the Israelites, men according to their, and she liked it, and it really creeps my brother-in-law out, because she'll start talking like all sexy like that, like what I want to do to you, Lewis. And I know I'm your auntie, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to lick your ball sack until it is on my hair, because God said, jizz belongs in the hair. See, this is the stuff that we can sell to Patreon people. The excerpts, you know what I mean?
Unedited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, edited, very, very specifically edited for people who want to hear the sausage.
How's it made? Tell me.
Show me. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Yeah. Yahweh spoke to Moses saying, when you take a census, of the Israelite men according to their army enrollment, each shall pay Yahweh a ransom for himself on being enrolled, that no plague may come upon them through their being. What? So wait. Yahweh wants dough?
I mean, gold, dough, altars, blood, incense.
No, I don't care about all that stuff. He wants dough.
I mean, before too, like was it 28 where he was like silver and gold, and copper, like.
Yeah, the gold, silver, copper. These are what the tithes may consist of.
Yeah, I mean, we've been going through so many. There's animals back then would have been considered property, money. That would have been.
That's fucking bull. Okay, whatever. This is what everyone who is entered in the records shall pay: a half shekel by the sanctuary weight, 20 gerahs to the shekel, a half shekel as an offering to Yahweh. Everyone who is entered in the records from the age of 20 years up shall give Yahweh's offering. The rich shall not pay more; the poor shall not pay less than half a shekel when giving Yahweh's offering as expiation for your expiation for your persons. What does that word mean? You shall take the expiation. That doesn't expiation.
Oh, can you keep going? I'll look it up.
You shall take the expiation money from the Israelites and assign it to the service of the tent of meeting. It shall serve the Israelites as a reminder before Yahweh as expiation for your persons. You know what we're getting into here? This is the part where we're getting in. This is where we're getting into the part where has nothing to do with God.
It's just all people and their fucking stupid rules.
This is like, oh, let's work in a part where they have to fucking pay us.
Yeah.
Tents are expensive, Leif, especially in the desert. Yahweh spoke to Moses saying, make it a laver of copper and a stand of copper for it, for washing. Make a laver of copper and a stand of copper for it, for washing, and place it between the tent of meeting and the altar. Put water in it. Let Aaron and his sons wash their hands and feet in water drawn from it. When they enter the tent of meeting, they shall wash with water, that they may not die. Or when they approach the altar to serve, to turn into smoke an offering by fire to Yahweh. They shall wash their hands and feet that they may not die. So, like, this is another one of those things where it sounds like they're just trying to make a, what's that word? When you keep yourself tidy and clean?
Ritualistic?
No. Just like everyday stuff. Not.
Oh,
hygiene.
Hygiene.
This just sounds like fucking hygiene.
Well, like it
not
definitely
not like you're gonna die because the place is so holy, and if you don't wash, you're gonna burn to death. It's like no. So they,
or maybe you could take it like God wants the people serving Him to, because people living in the desert aren't going to bathe themselves all the time. They're not going to look nice, and Yahweh wants like these motherfuckers to like red carpet this shit. It's His name, like they're washing their feet before they even fucking start work for the day. Like they are. This is something that I don't even know how many millions people are going to do over the years, keeping all these. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like, and maybe that was it. Maybe it was a ritualistic, a habit, if you will, that they have to do all the time to remember, like how holy, how angry, how jealous, how big Yahweh is. That's kind of how I take it. It's like the truck nuts thing still. It's like, you must fucking crawl backwards and say 75 Hail Marys. And then, it's like, how much ridiculous shit can I get these people to do?
Right. Crossed with ancient, hey, wash yourself so that you don't, catch disease and die. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yahweh spoke to Moses saying, next, take choice spices, 500 weight of solidified myrrh, half as much, 250 of fragrant cinnamon, 250 of aromatic cane.
Hell yeah.
500 by the sanctuary weight of cassia, and a hin of olive oil. Make of this a sacred anointing oil, a compound of ingredients expertly blended to serve as sacred anointing oil. With it, anoint the tent of meeting, the ark of the pact, the tablets and all its utensils, and the lampstand and all its fittings, the altar of incense, the altar of burnt offering and all its utensils, and the laver and its stand. Thus you shall consecrate them so that they may be most holy. Whatever touches them shall be consecrated. You shall also anoint Aaron and his sons, consecrating them to serve me as priests, and speak to the Israelite people as follows. This shall be an anointing oil sacred to me throughout the ages. When I'm not here and I can't get here and I can't really fuck with you, but you're going to have to remind them how bad I fucked with you people before I left. It must not be rubbed on any person's body, and you must not make anything like it in the same proportions. It is sacred to be held sacred by you. Any party who compounds it like or puts any of it on a layperson shall be cut off from kin. And Yahweh said to Moses, you want to go?
No, it hit me. Keep going.
And Yahweh said to Moses, take the herbs stocti onycha, and galbanum, these herbs together with pure frankincense, and let there be an equal part of each. Make them into incense, a compound expertly blended, refined, pure, sacred. Beat some of it into powder, and put some before the pact in the tent of meeting, where I will meet with you. It shall be mostly holy to you. Mostly. Oh, it shall be most holy. It'll be mostly holy. There'll be a little dog shit in there. A little bit of fecal matter, because I know you people are desert dwellers. Hard to keep the poop at anything, right? You know what I'm saying? I know you do. Okay. But when you make incense, you must not make any in the same proportions for yourselves. It shall be held by you sacred to Yahweh. Any party who makes any like it, to smell of it, shall be cut off from kin. Yahweh spoke to Moses, see, I have singled out by name Bezalel, son of Uri, son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. I've endowed him with a divine spirit of skill, ability, and knowledge in every kind of craft, to make designs for work in gold, silver, and copper, to cut stones for setting, and to carve wood, to work in every kind of craft. Moreover, I have assigned to him Oholiab, son of that long name, of the tribe of Dan, and I have also granted skill to all who are skillful, that they may make everything that I have commanded you. The tent of meeting, the ark of the pact, the cover upon it, and the furnishings of the tent, the tables and the utensils, the pure lampstand and all its fittings, and the altar of incense, the altar of burnt offering and all its utensils, and the laver and its stand, the service vestments, the sacred vestments of Aaron the priests, and the vestments of his sons for their service as priests, as well as the anointing oil and the aromatic incense for the sanctuary, just as I have commanded you, they shall do. And Moses said more, and then Yahweh said more shit to Moses. Speak to the Israelite people and say, nevertheless, you shall keep my Sabbaths, for this is a sign between me and you throughout the ages, that you may know that I, Yahweh, have consecrated you. You shall keep the Sabbath, for it is holy for you. You shall keep the Sabbath, for it is holy for you. One who profanes it shall be put to death. Whoever does work on it, that person shall be cut off from among kin. Dude. 6 days may work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be a Sabbath of complete rest, holy to Yahweh. Whoever does work on the Sabbath shall be put to fucking death. The Israelite people shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It shall be a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. I'd like to have watched. I'd like to have been the fly on the wall on that seventh day, how God refreshed himself. Refreshed. Exodus 32. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down the mountain, the people gathered against Aaron and said to him, come, make us a god who shall go before us. For that fellow Moses, the man who brought us from the land of Egypt, we do not know what has happened to him. Aaron said to them, you men take off the gold rings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters. Bring them to me. Give me your fucking gold. And all the people took off their gold rings that were in the ears and brought them to Aaron. This he took from them and cast in a mold and made it into a molten calf. And they exclaimed, this is your God, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar before it, and Aaron announced, tomorrow shall be a festival of Yahweh. Early next day, the people offered up burnt offerings and brought sacrifices of well-being. They sat down to eat and drink, and then rose to dance. Yahweh spoke to Moses.
Okay, so before we get, because this gets kind of rad. So, like, that's crazy, right? This is the golden calf story, right? So, like, even the beginning of this podcast was so hard to even fucking figure out where we were, because this narrative is so fucking long and it has so many cubits, and so many repetitive themes. So Moses has been on this mountain having to connect with God.
For how long? Do you know how long?
I bet you it was going to say something.
Weeks?
40 days and 40 nights, I bet. But what I'm saying?
Shocker, yeah.
Right?
And the people below get fucking, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
Give us a God.
Yeah.
You got to worship something.
What the fuck?
It's fucking Monty Python. Give us a God. Give us a shoe. It's a shoe. Right? It's that, right? They need something. They're sheep without a shepherd. And the sheep start getting all fucking, fuck, we need a shepherd, motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
And they're like, and Aaron's like, give me all your gold. I'll give you a God.
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying? Or are we going to find out what he's like?
No, that's literally it. Like, they're scared. He's been gone for too long. They think he's dead, most likely, right? And so now they're making a new God because they don't know what to do. And now they also, that verse we just ended on, when they say, this is your God, O Israel, who brought you out of the land.
Right. So now all of a sudden they're saying the golden, but he was saying it's a,
yeah, he mentions Yahweh in there too.
Yeah, it's a where is it? When he took from the chasm, and they exclaimed, "This is your God, O Israel, who brought you out of." They're just like immediately like, "Fuck that other one." He was an asshole anyway. But when Aaron saw this, he built an altar to it and announced, "Tomorrow shall be a festival of Yahweh."
And you remember right around the 10 Commandments, all that talk about you shall not have graven images or basically statues.
Well, yeah.
So and the first commandment, you shall have no other gods before me. So they're trying to add Yahweh while instantly breaking all of his rules. It's because they're saying his name, but he told them not to do this just a couple chapters ago.
Not to
make any graven image of him. You remember it was like under the sea, or he's giving all these stipulations.
So, but this is that. But they're doing it. He said not to do it in his name.
He said, "Yeah, not at all. You can't worship any of these things. You can't worship any image. You can't worship any object. An object is not powerful enough to be imbued with Yahweh."
Right. It's me. It's my way or the highway. It's Yahweh or the highway. See what I did there? Dude, that's our first shirt. That's our first shirt. Yahweh or the highway, bitches.
You ever get a cough stuck in your chest? Yeah, so now this gets rad. So I think it was 3, right? Or 8. But
let's go on record. First merch. It's Yahweh or the highway. When Aaron saw this, blah, 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 none of the next day. Early the next day, the people offered burnt offerings and brought sacrifice of well-being.
Wait, where were you now?
I'm on. We got to 6 when Aaron saw
9?
this. Oh, did we get all the way to 9?
Yeah, we got to 9.
Let's start with 8.
Okay, yeah.
Are you sure?
Love it. Yeah, that's where I stopped.
Oh, no, we stopped at 7. He's like, Yahweh spoke to Moses, hurry down, for your people whom you brought out of the land of Egypt have acted basely. They have been quick to turn aside from the way that I enjoined upon them. They have made themselves a molten calf and bowed low to it and sacrificed to it, saying, this is your God, O Israel, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Yahweh further said to Moses, I see that this is a stiff-necked people. Now let me be, that my anger may blaze forth against them, and that I may destroy them and make you a great nation.
Dude.
What did I say? I gave you one fucking rule. You had one job. Don't worship the calf. But Moses implored his God, Yahweh, saying, let not your anger, Yahweh, blaze forth against your people, whom you delivered from the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand. Let not the Egyptians say, it was the evil intent that he delivered them, only to kill them off in the mountains and annihilate them from the face of the earth.
Pretty good argument.
Turn from your blazing anger to renounce the plan to punish your people. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, how you swore to them by yourself and said to them, I will make your offspring as numerous as the stars of heaven, and I will give to your offspring this whole land of which I spoke to possess forever. And Yahweh calmed the fuck down, announced the punishment plan for God's people, and said, I'm sorry. Thereupon Moses turned and he's just like, you know what? Fuck them all. Smiting those bitches.
Fucking about to take that car right into the ravine, like just go right off the Grand Canyon with all the kids involved.
I won't die. I'm fucking God. I'm driving the school bus. Yeah. Yeah. He's like Bill Murray and fucking
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day. Yeah. Fuck it, man. We're going off the cliff. When I get done, learn to play piano. The tablet. Let's see here. Why don't you go away? Can you just go? There we go. Thank you. And Yahweh renounced the punishment plan for God's people. Thereupon Moses turned and went down from the mountain, bearing the 2 tablets of the pact, tablets inscribed on both their surfaces.
The 10 Commandments,
front and back.
Mm-hmm.
They were inscribed on one side and on the other side. I think you already said that. The tablets were God's work, and the writing was God's writing, incised upon the tablets. When Joshua heard the sound of the people in the boisterousness, when Joshua, who the fuck is Joshua?
He's a huge deal. He's got a whole book, massive. Like
not yet. He's not.
Nice. He's starting to come up.
Oh, just right here. Well, I guess you know what? If you get name checked in the 10 Commandment story, I guess you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You might recognize my name from the 10 Commandment story.
It's a soft
Joshua.
J, like Yogging.
It's Joshua.
Joshua.
It's Yahshua. Soft J, long UA.
Have you ever hung out when God's refreshing himself? It's really quite, it's something to be seen.
I was there. It was otherworldly. It was next level.
It's a lot of Axe body spray.
A lot of men dressed as horses. When Joshua heard the sound of the people in its boisterousness, he said to Moses, "Oh, Joshua is Moses' guy, right?
He's not related or anything. He's
its manservant though.
He like I said,
was he up there with him the whole time?
I think he goes up there with him, right? Yeah, he's part of the elders. He leads
No. I think he went up to. I think he's Moses's manservant.
Everyone in Israel could be that, right? Joshua ends up becoming the king.
In real time, he's like.
Yeah, but Aaron's also kind of his
I'm asking questions and I need answers.
I'm giving you answers. You just don't like them.
You're not giving me answers. You're giving me maybes.
I'm telling you that he's a part of this upper crust, and he takes over as Moses. He becomes their leader pretty soon. It's essentially like Thomas Jefferson and fucking George Washington hanging out or something. This is he actually leads them into the promised land. Moses doesn't get to.
Samuel Adams actually becomes the second president of the United States, not Jefferson.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan. Damn it. I think Van Buren gets in there, but fuck.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti?
Samuel Adams.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to get him on the podcast. But he answered.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wait. Boisterous, he said to Moses, there is a cry of war in the camp. But he answered, it is not the sound of the tune of triumph or the sound of the tune of defeat. It is the sound of song that I hear. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah. It's the sound of yarling. The original yarling. As soon as Moses came near the camp, he saw the yarling. And he saw the calf and the dancing. He became enraged. And he hurled the tablets from his hands and shattered them at the foot of the mountain. You fucking people! You had one job. He took the calf that they had made and he burned it. He ground it into powder and strewn it upon the water, and so made the Israelites drink it. Now fucking drink it.
How fucking badass is that?
He ground the gold tablet into paste.
Fucking on your knees.
Yeah. If you want to learn to, if you
Fly.
want to learn to what? Better
If you
learn
want
how
to kiss the
kneel.
sky, better learn how to kneel on your knees.
On
boy.
your knees, boy. Wow, wow. Moses said to Aaron, "What in the fuck, dude? I left you here. You know what an asshole this guy is. What are you doing? Why? What's with the fucking calf?" He said, "No calves." He said, "No
He
calves."
fucking said it,
Dude. What did this people do to you that you have brought such great sin upon them? Aaron said, "Let not my Lord be enraged. You know that this people is bent on evil. They said to me, 'Make us a god to lead us.' For that fellow Moses, the man who brought us from the land of Egypt, we do not know what happened to him. He's fucking gone, man. We're freaking out."
Look at all that fire, bro.
So I said to them, "Whoever has gold, take it off." They gave it to me. I hurled it into the fire, and out came the calf.
At least he's telling the truth, right?
I mean, he didn't just throw it in there and it came out a calf. He had to. He said that Moses saw that the people were out of control, since Aaron had let them get out of control, so that they were a menace to any who might oppose them. Moses stood up in the gate of the camp and said, "Whoever is for Yahweh, come here." And all the men of Levi rallied to him. He said to them, "Thus says Yahweh, the God of Israel, each of you put sword on thigh, go back and forth from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay sibling, neighbor, and kin." The men of Levi did as Moses had bidden, and some 3,000 of the people fell that day.
So much love. So much.
Keep my God's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Fucking kids, family, women. They're fucking neighbors. They're friends. They're family. They're country.
Well, the people that they just spent.
They crossed the fucking Red Sea together. They fucking been watching this burning mountain. Yeah. Wow.
Killed them all.
Well,
so 3,000. How many are left?
See, the numbers are really skewed. I have not actually been able to find anyone that actually can give me a straight answer on how many Israelites were walking around the desert. And it's because, but
I'll tell you how many. I'll tell you how many they were shy after that day. There was more than 3,000, and then there were less 3,000.
Eat your fucking manna. I bet that you didn't. There was no complaining after this.
Nope. And Moses said, "Dedicate yourselves to Yahweh, or we'll fucking kill your ass. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck if you were here when Bleach came out. We don't give a fuck, man. This is never mine territory."
What's your name? Kyle? I don't care. 3rd grade? Gnarly.
And Moses said, "Dedicate yourselves to fucking Yahweh this day, for each of you has been against blood relations, that God may bestow a blessing upon you today."
Good job killing your family. I'll give you a blessing now.
Yeah. The next day Moses said to the people, "You have been guilty of a great sin." The people who were left now get a dressing down. All right. Wow. Apparently this is what it is to be Jewish, right? That's why they're all like, "No, we fucked up. Fuck you. Fuck you. You weren't there. We were there." You know, it's pretty amazing. I love it. I want to be Jewish.
Yeah.
The next day, Moses said to the people, because the God's calling him evil, you know, like Aaron saying, "You know, these people are fucking evil. What do you expect?"
Yeah.
I love it. The next day, Moses said to the people, "You have been guilty of a great sin, yet I will now go up to Yahweh. Perhaps I may win forgiveness for your sin." Moses went back. Oh, God. He's like, "I got to go back up there.
Yep.
This is bullshit." God, he's such a pain in my ass. Moses went back to Yahweh and said, "Alas, this people is guilty of a great sin in making for themselves a god of gold. Now, if you will forgive their sin, well and good. But if not, erase me from the record which you have written. But Yahweh said to Moses, only one who has sinned against me will I erase from my record. Go now, lead the people where I told you. See, my messenger shall go before you. But when I make an accounting, I will bring them to accounting for their sins. Then Yahweh sent a plague upon the people for what they had done. Oh, no. I'm not going to smite you.
No.
But you're going back with a plague, motherfucker.
You like that shit sandwich? Eat up.
2-word review.
And like, yeah, you just watched everyone get killed, and now you have
Oh, those were the lucky ones, actually.
the lucky ones.
Well, and so like Moses did those guys a favor. The ones
Dude,
that he had
what a
killed,
baller, right?
Yeah, he's
He
like, you
gets
know
up there,
what?
he's like, you fucking erase me, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. I mean, obviously he wasn't real, but like, you know.
Obviously, this is all just a drug hallucination from the fucking get-go. None of this happened. Yeah. Wow.
Wow. Don't,
Wow.
and you know.
So I never knew. So this is great because I never knew. You know, you hear the 10 Commandments. Moses goes up on the mountain, comes back with them.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the drama.
No, it's a lot.
They're all like, new God, new God, new God, new God. You know,
like shooting shirt cannons of the golden calf out.
oh, the golden God, yeah, we got a new God.
It's a calf.
Tom Brady. Yeah. Russell, fuck Tom Brady. You know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, you know, Moses has these like pieces of stone that God's hand etched. The rule, like God used his fucking finger to write
say
in.
that? Did we miss that part?
Figuratively, yeah, it's a lot of the finger going in there. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, no. I can only tell you what it says. I can't tell you what it means. But like,
I'm paraphrasing.
So, but he fucking breaks him. He throws him down on the ground like a 9-year-old who didn't get a
fucking pissed. He's so fucking pissed.
And
I just spent fucking 40 days shitting on a bush, and you guys can't keep it together. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some more about that too coming
All
up.
right, let's do this shit. 33. Then fucking Yahweh said to Moses, set out from here. Dude, but this last bit about, let's just do that again because like we don't get juicy. It's like Moses went back up the fucking mountain, right? Alas,
Yeah.
This people is guilty of a great sin in making for doing exactly what you told them not to while I was gone, talking to you. Now, if you will forgive their sin, well and good. But if not, erase me from the record. So what is that saying? Like, he's like, if you forgive them, if you're gonna, he's like, don't smite them, and if you're gonna smite them, then fucking smite me right now. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, and you know, again, I'm not a Jewish human. I grew up in a Baptist church, so like, it's always weird when you read this other religion's stories and then you try to put your fucking, well, this is what I think it says, you know. But like through how I grew up and stuff, I always saw that as like this first nodding to this idea that God essentially has a book, a record of right and wrong of everything you've done.
Yeah,
and again, this is that's why I tried to preface this enough to like, have, you know, we're bowling with bumpers, right? Like this is like, is that okay right now? Cool.
Yes.
Okay, right? Because because he's like, erase me, you know. So I don't know if that's the record of his blessing. I don't know if that's like kind of like tying in land and contract habits back then, and because you know Yahweh has this covenant with them. But like I always saw that as this nodding to like God has a record at
the beginning of the
you've done.
I think Moses is so fucking tired of the whole operation.
Yeah, why are you gonna kill him again?
Well, or if you're going to, then fucking kill me now. Just fucking get it over with. I'm fucking tired of this shit. He's human, you know, and he's dealing with this. We've been watching The Magicians again. Do you ever watch that show?
No.
Do you like Harry Potter?
Oh yeah. Wasn't allowed to watch it growing up.
There's a show called The Magicians. It's on Netflix. It's awesome.
Oh, killer.
Awesome. And they deal with gods and and they're like, let's just move on. I lost my train of thought. He's just saying that like he's fucking tired of it. Dealing with God is exhausting, right? Yeah, because they just don't have, they have a whole nother level of it's not the same to them.
Well, and again, let's remember when God like kills everyone and then God kills everyone. He puts a rainbow in the sky to remind them forever that he won't kill them again.
No.
So, that's Noah's Ark, right? So the evil of the world has like risen to God, and he's like, "This is so fucking bad. I'm starting over." He only saves that.
Ever heard.
Right. And so, how the fuck is God going back on his word again?
Oh,
he was gonna. Yeah,
he was gonna kill them anyway, right? Like he was gonna kill them.
Right.
And Moses, like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
You know what that? It just screams that God has like a million other spots he like when he's not fucking with Moses, he's off fucking with other realities. You know what I mean?
Busy.
Like he does this everywhere. Bing, drops, bing. You know. Sorry.
No, and maybe this is Moses standing up to the Almighty, and maybe God actually likes that. Maybe God was like, "Yeah, okay, but I'm going to give him plagues."
Yeah. Oh no, you're getting a plague. No, if you get this, but Yahweh says to Moses, "Only one who," and what does this mean then? Only one who has sinned against me will I erase from my record.
Yeah. So, like, obviously, there's
so God drops a plague on him.
Yeah, but they're not erased from his record. They're just like, he's giving him a hard time, you know. He's giving a little punishment, you know, a little spanky on the bottom.
He's like a junior in high school with freshmen coming in.
There's a verse in the New Testament, I think maybe even Jesus says it, but it's something to the effect of, "It is better to pluck out your eye and throw it from you than to like gaze upon a woman lustfully and burn in hell forever." It's like cut off your arm if it causes you to sin. So maybe this begins here, you know, this record keeping. If you sin, you're fucking dead.
Maybe. Yeah, that sounds like that's fair. I'll take that one. Go now. Lead the people where I told you. See, my messenger shall go before you, but when I make an accounting, I will bring them to account for their sins. Then Yahweh sent a plague. That's fucking great. Then Yahweh said to Moses, "How's that plague working out, bitch?" "Set out from here, you and the people that have brought up from the land of Egypt to the land of which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, saying, to your offspring I will give it, blah, 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 blah." I'm quoting God. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
"I will send a messenger before you, and I will drive out the Canaanites, the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites."
Fuck yeah, ready?
A land flowing, Reverend Redding, a land flowing with milk and honey. "But I will not go in your midst, since you are a stiff-necked people, lest I destroy you on the way." Look, I would hang out with you guys, but you really annoy the shit out of me, and I'll end up killing you all. So I'm just going to let you go do your thing. That right there, that's why God's not around. He's like,
he's annoyed.
You guys can't fucking keep it together for fucking 10 minutes. We're on a different time frame here, people. That 40 days, that was like 35 seconds to me. When the people heard this harsh word, they went into mourning, and none put on finery. Yahweh said to Moses, "Say to the Israelite people, you are a stiff-necked bunch of stiff prick motherfuckers. And if I were to go in your midst for one moment, I would fucking cut you open like goddamn land carp. Now, then, leave off your finery, and I will consider what to do to you." That's awesome. He's like, "Go tell them, you fucking people. I swear to God, I will fucking cut you open." So the Israelites remained stripped of their finery from Mount Horeb on. Now Moses would take the tent and pitch it outside the camp at some distance from the camp. It was called the tent of meeting, and whoever sought Yahweh would go out to the tent of meeting that was outside the camp. Whenever Moses went out to the tent, all the people would rise and stand at the entrance of each tent and gaze after Moses until he had entered the tent. And when Moses entered the tent, the pillar of cloud would descend and stand at the entrance of the tent while God spoke with Moses. When all so God's hanging out now?
They like, yeah. What are they doing in the tent? Well, yeah, just like, feel my presence in the cloud. I'm sending the cloud to you, children.
It's a fucking parlor trick. It's dry ice, people. It's easy to do when you're a deity. Yahweh would speak to Moses face to face. Fucking face to face. It's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
As one person speaks to another, and he would then return to the camp. Yahweh would speak to Moses face to face as one person speaks to another, and he would then return to the camp. But his attendant, Joshua, son of Nun, serving as deputy, would not stir out of the tent.
Well, you just beat me on the Bible. We'll give you that one.
What's that? He's the attendant.
His attendant.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah, you told me.
It said that already.
Yeah. I just he's such a massive figure in the Jewish history. He is. Like I said, he has a whole book.
Couldn't imagine him being anybody's manservant.
No, I didn't really. That's some dogma for you folks.
Moses said to Yahweh, "See, you say to me, lead this people forward, but you have not made known to me whom you will send with me. Further, you have said, I have singled you out by name, and you have indeed gained my favor. Now, if I have truly gained your favor, pray let me know your ways, that I may know you and continue in your favor. Consider too that this nation is your people." Oh, Moses said to Yahweh. Sorry.
Yeah, which is pretty badass, right? Because he's again. Like,
Moses said to Yahweh, "See, you say to me, lead this people forward, but you have not made known to me whom you will send with me. Further, you have said, I have singled you out by name, and you have indeed gained my favor." Yeah, okay.
Dude, what the balls on this motherfucker?
What the fuck does he have to lose? He's
yeah, right? I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
I just love it.
Now, if I have truly gained your favor, pray let me know your ways, that I may know you and continue in your favor. Consider too that this nation is your people. And God said, I will go in the lead and will lighten your burden. And he replies, unless you go in the lead, do not make us leave this place. For how shall it be known that your people have gained your favor unless you go with us, so that we may be distinguished, your people and I, from every people on the face of the earth? And Yahweh said to Moses, I will also do this thing that you have asked, for you have truly gained my favor, and I have singled you out by name.
Dude, is this like was Yahweh trying to break up with Israel in this tent? Is that what this was? He's like trying to get out of there, and Moses is like, bitch, we ain't moving unless you go with us. Like, Jimmy's only 12. We at least got to get the kids through college.
It doesn't say that Yahweh doesn't say it.
No, it doesn't, right? But it's kind of like Moses is arguing that they're not going to go anywhere without him.
What does he say to go somewhere?
No. It's as I was reading, I was like imagining, obviously this is all just in my brain, right? So,
yeah.
Like, what if there was a whole different section of this that was taken out? Because it's kind of weird. Like, he's like, let me know your will, and then he's like, you have to go before us.
Oh, he doesn't say you have to go before us. Moses said,
for unless you go in the lead, do not make us leave this place. For how shall it be known that your people have gained your favor unless you go with us?
Right. So Moses says you have to go first, and he says, I'll do this thing. He doesn't say I'm not going to.
No. I was wondering if that, in my head it's omitted. I was seeing like a divorce. I guess I was trying to just go for the funny.
Gotcha. Okay. He said, oh, and let me behold your presence. And God answered, I will make all my goodness pass before you, and I will proclaim before you the name Yahweh, and the grace that I grant and the compassion that I show. Continuing, but you cannot see my face, for a human may not see me and live. And Yahweh said, see, there is a place near me. Station yourself on the rock. And as my presence passes, I will put you in a cleft of the rock and shield you with my hand until I have passed. Then I will take my hand away, and you will see my back, but my face shall not be seen. Got horrible acne, this one.
I think he just doesn't skip leg day. I bet he's got a booty back there. He's putting his
Yahweh said to Moses.
Oh, we still going?
What aren't we?
34?
Oh, that's 34.
Yeah, we could. Let's save that for next week.
Okay. All right, I got to pee really bad.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Can you last 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Word.
I'll just piss my pants.
That's why you could go.
See, that's what the Israelites should have done. They should have just pissed in their pants, but they didn't. And look what happened to them. I like to learn from the lessons of my predecessors.
Well, God's got a thing with smells, with all the aromas and stuff. So maybe I don't know.
I'm not going to be Aaron, man. I'm not going to let you talk me into fucking stealing a bunch of gold, make it into a calf, and fucking worship that thing.
I mean, isn't that what every good church does? And it's weird that, like, right before this, it was like Moses spoke face to face with Yahweh, like a person would speak to another person, and then right here, he's like, "You can't see my face." So, like,
because it says face to face.
I mean, it seems to allude to it. I mean,
no.
Right.
No. It says,
yeah. Yeah, Moses spoke to Yahweh face to face as with a person to another person.
Yahweh would speak to Moses face to face as one person speaks to another.
Yeah.
I know you've seen me, but when we're around other people, I need you to not look at me in the hallway. It makes no sense. I'm going to do this for you.
Yeah.
And then once I'm by you, then you can see this.
You're gonna get to see my famous ass.
And
that's
my
it. Otherwise, it'll kill you. It'll kill you to see the front.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
How many chapters are in Exodus?
There's actually, I think it's 40. Let me look. Yeah, 40. So we can finish it next week.
We're getting there.
Bitches. Yeah, I'm so excited. There's a couple more stories. These are the ones that I start liking here towards the end. But man, how dry is that fucking manna in the middle there?
Oh.
What's this?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you got a text from someone who's going to come on the show.
Damn it. He called. He called. Dude, I'm sorry. He called at 12:03.
We had Bible to read. He'll be happy that we read Bible.
No, I know, but like, he'd be fun to have on.
Oh yeah, as soon as possible. He's just being a rock star right now. Yeah. I mean, fuck. Hopefully he'll read a little bit of Revelations with us. That could line up actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this didn't ring.
Because we were doing the Lord's work, Reverend Redding. Because you were
Squires. Yep. You're right.
That's what we'd be doing.
God's will. It was God's will.
I mean, well, God's will seems to be a little dicey if you, from these last stories.
Do not fuck up.
Do not fuck up.
Don't get anxious. I think the real lesson is just fucking relax. If you're in camp, just relax. If you're chilling, just chill. Continue to chill. Wait for the big voice. Wait for dude to come back and let you know what's happening. Be a good sheep. Mill around, chew some grass. Don't get all uppity, or the wolf comes and fucking sets a plague on your ass. After the Levites thin the fucking herd. Dude, the
priests.
And honestly, you want to be fucking thinned, because otherwise you're just fucking wandering around the desert with your fucking arms and skin falling off.
Die quick or die slow for these motherfuckers.
Dude, seriously.
Dude.
Merciless.
Is that how you say that word?
Mercilessly.
Just what a God, this Yahweh figure. And like, he can't keep up his mind. Like he's like he can't see behind a bush. He can sit in front of people and they won't die, but he can't sit in front of people because they will die. Like he's a really conflicting character.
It seems like he's got early onset Alzheimer's.
There's this really cool Carl Jung wrote a book about Job, and in it he talks about how God is envious of us and wants to be us. So this is that. Yahweh. Yeah, this is Yahweh trying. He's like basically just kind of like jealous and mad at it.
Well, but like systemic or like foundationally jealous because we love because of how our time frame is finite, right?
You know, yeah, limitation I think is so interesting, right? We're so limited in these forms. You can only do what you can do. You can only see as far as you can see. You can, and if you imagine a being that was omnipresent, omnipotent, and could do anything, that might actually get boring.
Not omnipresent.
Well, I'm not. Again,
no,
there's bumpers, right? We're bowling with bumpers still because, like, I'm just saying, we're just shooting shit.
No, I'm saying you're totally right, but it's like, but he's proven not to be omnipresent.
Yeah, but it's this conflicting nature of this book because later on in more and more stories they'll develop this character and he will become omnipresent. We have this record here we kind of see. So it's like as we've read so far, yes. And as what you said, right. This is why we're here talking and why I don't believe in it black and white anymore, right? But like it's like if you could take the other parts of the Bible and say he is omnipresent. So,
well, there was definitely a time where he seemed to be here, where he seemed to be focused, and I'm totally on board with. Well, maybe not this. I don't know. It's so interesting to try to figure out, like, to separate. The Elohim seemed like a pretty good dude, like, but also less engaged with the aftermath of his creation.
Yeah.
Totally. Like Elohim was Yahweh's general. Yahweh's just he might not even be a lieutenant. He seems like a fucking staff sergeant to me. You know what I mean? He's an NCO, man. He's not an officer. He's a guy who fucking beats the troops into shape in case the fucking lieutenants or the upper echelon show up again. He's not. He's a drill sergeant, right? He's a fucking dude. Fucking drop and give me 20, bitch. You know what? Fuck it. I'm slaying all of you.
Right. He's got like the belly hanging over the belt just a little bit too.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, not if he's a drill sergeant.
I'm more talking about it. It's just like it does seem kind of like insecure. Yahweh definitely seems like insecure.
Yeah, he's not the head honcho.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not. He doesn't have the confidence or the ego of someone who is in charge of bigger realms.
Can't even keep his mind made up.
Earth. He gets Earth. That's got to be. Where you fall in the pecking order if you're in charge of Earth. We're not even the biggest planet in our solar system. like they wouldn't even give him Jupiter. I mean, like that'd be like, fuck, we're kind of out here. He's like, he's in the suburbs. He's like out there. He's not even in the middle. He's not even in the juicy. He's not even the city of the Milky Way, right?
You don't even get Saturday. You don't get Saturday. You get Sunday, bitch.
No.
No.
Dude, so it's like our God is a God of misery. You know what I mean?
Our God is a God of
misery. I'll play that song for you. It's great,
man.
Yeah. He's not. He's like, fuck. You know what? Fuck these people. Every step of the way, he's like this close, like smiting them just for fun. Just these are ants. Just
dude. But that. Our fucking hero in the story here, Moses, just saved everyone.
Didn't save everyone.
Well, he was going to make a whole new nation out of just him.
Great.
So he would have killed all of Israel that wasn't on that mountaintop.
And so then instead, Moses kills 3,000 of them, and like the rest of them get plagued. You know, like fucking it's like it's a shitty story.
Well, and like maybe that's why God in the Old Testament is like strict. He's a bastard, definitely, and like maybe that's why we're taking this. Maybe that's a really good flashlight on everyone's horrible theology and making God and Yahweh into this man. And maybe to these people, it was more of just like the forces of life. Maybe
I
it
think
was like
it's
trying to
it's funny
explain a
that
tornado.
it's funny that no one's made any sort of movie or content about God being like this, like third rate. No, not even a cunt,
third rate.
but just like a third rate, like almost he's almost beaten out of the core. Like he's almost washed out a bunch of times. He's just kind of a dick. And he's like what is it? What are the people who
Oh shit.
What's it say?
Squires. Put him on.
Mike Squires.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, boy. We're just sitting here talking about what a dick Yahweh is.
Oh yeah, it really seems like it.
You were in the Marines, and I was thinking it seems like Yahweh, he's like a sergeant at best. Like he's just down here beating the troops into shape, not being nice to anyone because he doesn't have to be. But he's not like Elohim. He's not like the guy who created the whole thing. He's not like a general or even a lieutenant.
It doesn't even seem like Elohim created stuff. I thought the vibe, if you take the words as written,
it was already here.
Everything was kind of here, and they were like, "Oh, look at this."
But Elohim, isn't it? Elohim is the guy who says that, like,
everything was good after he created it.
It was good, but he also says that, like, he says to whoever, go and use all this stuff, all of the trees, all the fruit bearing trees. Those are all for you guys, right?
Yeah,
is that the guy who says that, Blade?
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Yeah. So, that's inappropriate, Blade. Where are you, Michael Squires?
I'm in Zurich.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, real well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Zurich.
Yeah.
Switzerland. Interesting.
Yeah.
The people who never mind. Let's not. We're only bashing.
Great chocolates.
Great chocolates. Lots of dough. Lots of money.
I want to move there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd have you, brother.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, this is sort of. Can you be more entertaining, please, Mike?
Well, I fell asleep. I just woke up to my phone vibrating on my chest.
You're welcome.
No.
Obviously, it's not the first time I've vibrated on your chest, is it?
We have to do this like this. Always with an audience. Always with my humiliation.
Hey, we've been reading the Old Testament. It's all about humiliation.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem like a good dude.
No, he doesn't, does he? It's weird.
He's not across like a good dude.
We just read through the part where Moses was on the mountain dealing with him for so long. Seems like Moses is getting a raw deal. He has to deal with this guy, and this guy's a pain in the ass. And he leaves this group of people down at the bottom who are just like not okay with being left alone for like 10 minutes. And they're like, dude, you're Moses' brother. Yeah, give us a new God. And that doesn't go well.
No.
Yeah. So how the show's going?
Oh, fucking super fun.
Are you turning now?
I just peed.
Yeah.
My weenus was in my hand.
You should.
But here's the deal. I have to go up to Klaus's room right now and practice.
Whose room?
To the guitar player Klaus's room.
What are you going to practice? Like being submissive?
Well, we're going to go over some stuff.
Yeah.
That was not flawless yesterday.
Oh.
No.
I'm assuming you're referring to it not being flawless on stage in front of a bunch of people.
In front of 25,000 people with Metallica on the side of the stage watching us and loving.
Oh.
It didn't like nothing sounded bad. There's a lot of weird, festival sound.
Throw and go.
Yeah. Some of it is that, some of it there's no like nothing's wrong.
Yeah. So did Metallica notice?
No.
Oh, so it was just you guys. It's just you guys. Okay, that's cool.
And neither did anyone in the audience.
Just you two. Maybe the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like 10 minutes.
You're just gonna polish it up a little tightener. Couple loose bolts.
Yeah. Tighten the coochie.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
It's like a little tune-up.
Yeah. What's who are you playing with tonight?
Well, we've got the night off. Tomorrow's a funny one. Tomorrow we play with Night Ranger, Bush, and Foreigner.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
Brian Tishy playing drums with the Foreigner.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange, but it'll be super fun. I like all those bands.
Yeah. And is that in Sweden? Or is that in Switzerland?
In Zurich, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it was a travel day.
Oh, okay.
So we got up, we woke up in Copenhagen, cruised around, then flew here, and then the bus meets us tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah. If you and Jeff Pilson, right?
Yeah.
You tell him I said hello. Tell him I said hello, would you?
Yeah, I will. You know that guy?
Yes, sir.
Nice fella.
Real nice fella. I know his wife and his kids. I got pictures of his daughter and Cole hanging out when they were a lot younger. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're on the MySpace.
Yeah.
They're on the interwebs. Maybe you should worry about your day job and get back to polishing up that.
Ask him when he's coming on.
Oh, he'll come on. He's on. He's on right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, we want to read the Bible.
Listen, I'm half a world away. Like now is not.
No. We're just. It's okay if we use this, though, right?
Oh, you're gonna put this in the podcast?
Oh, it's already on the podcast. We're live today, buddy. Sorry.
This is great. This is one of those moments where
your pants are down.
Late goes, I'll edit this out, but it obviously doesn't.
Yes, it's exactly one of those. Yeah, it shouldn't only affect me. Now it affects you too.
Leif is gonna wake up at 3 a.m. He's gonna do 1,000 crunches and walk
and then not edit you out of the podcast.
That's right.
Right. Exactly.
I love you.
Love you too, brother. All right.
You.
Cheers.
I love you guys both.
All right. Love you too.
See you soon, buddy.
Hit the bricks.
Yeah.
All right. Later.
That God is a dick.
Okay. Bye. Love you too, both. God is a dick.
That's a great shirt, dude.
That seems like a great end. What do you think?
It's great.
Yeah. I got a piece so bad my teeth are falling.
Oh man, well, great because I'm gonna go post a bunch of clips. So
okay,
love you, brother. See you Tuesday.
Yep.